What's good, YouTube? I'm coming at you with a Ritual Beast deck profile. I'm going to try to make this a short video. So if you have absolutely any questions, leave them in the comments. Questions about card choices, ratios, how the deck works, anything of the sort. Leave them questions in the comments. We're going to dive right into this. We got Triple Elder, that is standard. 1, 2, Triple Elder. Yeah, that's simply standard because it's the best Ritual Beast Tamer. You definitely want to open up that card. And we got Triple Kanahawk. You definitely want to open this card as well. These two are your great openings. Your preferred openings right here. If you open both or one or the other, usually should be useful. So yeah, there's that. I got Triple Rain Pengu in this build. I always liked 2, but right now I'm liking 3 because of the new Ritual Beast fusion. You can banish it with this and then send a Tamer. It can help you to make your ambush live. This is a really good combo piece. Getting 1 to the banish, 1 to the grave, under Macrocosmos, under Dimensional Fissure. This is a better Kanahawk, but basically it helps you to fuel for your searches. Apilio, you got 2. It's the beater of the deck. It's 1800 beater. Boosts monsters' attack and banishes 1 from the grave. Sometimes can be very beneficial. So yeah, 2 of that. 1 Petalfin. It's kind of like the weakest spiritual beast. You don't really want to draw it ever. Its effect's decent at best, but it sometimes can be helpful. You definitely just want 1 there for the extra name and for consistency. You don't want to run more than 1. So yeah. For the rest of the tamers, we got double Laura because she's kawaii. Okay, well also she has a pretty good defense and her effect's decent, so if she's live, then she can help you to make a fusion by special summoning 1 from the grave. So, not too bad. We got Double Wen. She's one of the better tamers. So yeah, she grabs 1 from the banish area. Her effect's usually live, and then you can, special summon 1 and fusion with the contact fuse mechanic. We got 1 of the new Laura just for an extra name, so just 1 for an added tamer name. So in my opinion, with the new support, an extra name could be very useful because now you can actually ditch a tamer with Rain Pengu. Triple E Telly, this is to grab access to any tamer you want to be able to make a fusion. So it's kind of like a combo piece, and sometimes just to push for damage. So you never know when you're going to need that. You want to maximize on it because it helps a lot. Triple Based Hoban for consistency reasons, helping you to grab or to open up your combo pieces. So yeah, there's that. Double MST. It's good in a lot of matchups. Clearly, it's not good in the Necros matchup, but I said a lot for Necros, so I'm not worried about running 2 of these. It is actually beneficial in a lot of matchups. We got 1 Ritual Beast Bond. You don't want to run more than 1 for consistency. You don't want to have it at the wrong moment, but when you pull this card off, it's really good. It can help you to push for damage or even usually OTK with this card. Other than that, you can bring out your biggest beater in an easier way than its normal condition. So yeah. 1 gold Sarco. Yeah, so Sark is just there to grab a monster and have it banished, to have access to that monster for tagging out and such. I got 1 Dimensional Fissure. You can only run 1, but it's really good with Rain Pengu. It makes your Rain Pengu into a better Kanahawk, and it's nice to get monsters to be sent to the grave. For a lot of matchups, you would rather have them in the banish area rather than the grave, so it's a stun factor. I got Raigeki to clear boards, Darkhold to clear boards, so these cards they clear boards and they out monsters. They're Digi outs as well, along with that. So the Book of Moon is really good. It's good for defense purposes and other like purposes. Just, you know, put some floodgate monsters face down. So that's really good. Triple Steeds, of course. This card is usually always live, so you want to run triple of that. It's a really strong card, and you're constantly searching it. Double Ambush, you're always going to have access to this card, and you search it every game, pretty much. So I only don't run 3 in the off chance that I draw it and it won't be live, like if I open it. But I would consider running 3. 3 is pretty decent, because now you can dump a Tamer. But for now, 2 is fine. You always have access to them. So yeah. So right now, for protection, I got double Mirror Force. It's a blowout card. It can clear boards and protect me from monsters. Simple as that. Same goes with the Torrential Tribute. You know, blowout, clear boards, protect myself from monsters. And then we got the 1 Macrocosmos. Again, it's a stun factor. It combos well with Rain Pengu to get monsters to your banished area that you need. Next up, we got the extra deck. So we run triple of the Ulticon Hawk. He's the best one of the deck. He's the searcher, so you always want to have an extra one just in case you need it to do any late game searches. So yeah, there's that. Oh, and now triple of this guy. He's the main beater. This is going to be your main beater of the deck. 2600 beater. So yeah, Apelio, he's like your go-to card to push for damage or even go for OTKs. So you want to always have access to this card as much as possible, so you're maxing on that. Only 2 of the Dolphin. The card is decent, so you do want to have access to it. That's why I run 2. Usually it's the first card I ditch with Rain Pengu, because I do not want to draw the Pedalfin, but you do want to have one just in case, so there's that. Right now I only have 1 of the Galapelio. I definitely need to get a second one. My locals was out of this card, so I couldn't grab one at locals, but yeah, I'm gonna get one as soon as possible. This card is pretty good. It's like a Herald of Perfection for the deck. It's a big 3200 beater, so yes, very good. I got Abyss Dweller and Castel. They're pretty decent rank 4s. They can be helpful. You really don't need to go into ranks with this deck, but if it comes up, it comes up. I should be running a Lightning Jinjori, but I sold it. I should probably pick that up again. I need to be running it, to be honest. I got the Totem Bird. It's a pretty cool card. I mean, it's 1900 and it can negate spells or traps, so it's rare that you would need it, but if it comes up, it can be decent. Next up, we got this guy. He has a pretty damn good effect, and he's a 2000 beater with 2 level 2s, so maybe if you brick, you might need to summon that. Like if you draw 2 Elders or something like that. We got Slacker Magician. This card is to be replaced, but it's decent. You can summon it with 2 Lara. This card you can summon it on top of the lower ranks, and it's a decent card. But both of these should be replaced by Lightning Chidori and the new fusion, Galapelio or whatever. I need an extra one of those. So that's that. Sorry, this is actually not as fast as I was hoping, but okay. For the side deck, Triple Veiler. You definitely need this card for Necros. You definitely need this card to stop Denko Sekka as well. So the card is fantastic. You need that shit. We got a Triple Maxi. This is for Burning Abyss or anything that just likes to special summon like crazy. So yeah, it's another good hand trap. We got this for the mirror match and especially the Necros matchup. So yeah, just hand traps all day. They're pretty good. The third MST, it's usually just good in general. There's still back row in this meta, and you do want this for the Clipport matchup, that's for sure. We got this for any matchup that searches. Of course, you're going to shit on their day if they're trying to search and you mind crush them. Very good for the Necros matchup. Right now I'm just testing the 2 Malcats. They're for Clipport or just any back row type of deck. These might go out for some Fairy Winds. One of the Traptrix, Chaphole Nightmare, pretty good against Necros, and just testing that as well. But yeah, so that's the deck, guys. please leave me comments. Let me know if you have any questions, and or if you have any ways that you would rather change the deck. So I wouldn't mind hearing some comments about this. Thanks.